Stop throwing money at fertilizers that quietly exhaust your soil while promising quick growth. Along the coastline lies a mineral system so complete, so biologically aligned, that once you harness it, commercial inputs become unnecessary. The combination of bull kelp, sea lettuce, and bladderwrack doesn't just feed plants, it rebuilds the living engine beneath them, turning your soil into a self-sustaining ecosystem that compounds fertility year after year. Most fertilizers are built around NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, but real soil fertility depends on far more than those three numbers. The ocean holds over 70 trace minerals in balanced proportions, elements that terrestrial soils often lose through erosion, overcropping, and chemical misuse. When you rely solely on synthetic salts, plants may grow quickly, but the soil structure weakens, microbial diversity collapses, and resilience disappears. Walk through a chemically fed garden and you'll notice it: compacted soil, inconsistent growth, plants that demand constant feeding. Compare that to a garden powered by marine inputs, deep green leaves, crumbly soil, moisture retention, and a quiet strength that doesn't depend on intervention. The coastline trick is about tapping into that marine abundance and cycling it back into your land, creating independence from supply chains and restoring balance at the root level. Bull kelp acts as a biological accelerator. It's loaded with natural growth hormones like auxins and cytokinins that stimulate aggressive root expansion and increase plant size without stress. Instead of forcing growth, it signals plants to develop stronger foundations, which translates into better yields and resilience. Sea lettuce plays a different role. As a fast-breaking green algae, it delivers accessible nitrogen and magnesium, fueling chlorophyll production and giving plants that rich, deep green vitality. It's the quick spark that energizes early growth while still feeding soil microbes. Bladderwrack completes the system by transforming soil structure itself. Rich in alginic acid, it binds soil particles into stable aggregates, improving aeration and water retention. It doesn't just add nutrients, it reshapes the physical environment, making soil more alive, more breathable, and more capable of holding fertility long-term. To unlock these benefits fully, fermentation is the key. Start by rinsing your harvested seaweed thoroughly in fresh water to remove excess surface salt while preserving the natural microbial bloom. Chop it into small pieces and pack it into a container, then add just enough water to submerge it. Seal the container to create an anaerobic environment. This is where the transformation happens. Over 2 to 4 weeks, enzymes break down the tough cellular walls, releasing nutrients into a concentrated liquid form while multiplying beneficial microbes. Unlike open composting, this sealed process preserves volatile compounds and growth hormones that would otherwise be lost. What you're left with is a dense, dark enzymatic tea, a living extract that carries the full intelligence of the ocean into your soil. Dilute this concentrate before use, and apply it both to the soil and directly onto plant leaves. As a foliar spray, it allows immediate nutrient absorption, giving plants a visible boost within days. In the soil, it feeds the rhizosphere, activating microbes that unlock minerals already present but inaccessible. Over time, something deeper happens. The soil begins to restructure itself. Water infiltration improves, roots penetrate more easily, and plants become less dependent on external feeding. A seasonal rhythm emerges: apply during planting, reinforce during growth, and maintain after harvest. And soon the need for store-bought fertilizers fades entirely. Gardens fed with seaweed-based inputs consistently show stronger resistance to pests, improved drought tolerance, and more stable yields. This isn't just about nutrition, it's about restoring biological intelligence to the soil. Instead of fighting nature, you're aligning with a system that has sustained coastal ecosystems for millennia. By bringing these marine elements inland, you create a closed-loop cycle that reduces runoff, rebuilds degraded land, and produces food with greater vitality. The shoreline becomes your supply line, not the garden center. Scout your nearest coast this season and start small. Once you see the transformation, you'll understand why this method replaces fertilizers not just for a season, but for good. Subscribe to Timeless Humus Path for more timeless soil revival wisdom delivered weekly, and pass this along to anyone growing food or restoring land.